Oh my God! This is not a drill. I repeat, this is not a drill. You have Kenny, you have Carlil, you have Bamba. There is a three-headed goat on the loose, and they are about to come to you
You got
live
sports,
on the same
you got
convo. I
anime,
repeat,
you
this
got
is not
media,
a
you got
drill. They are about
entertainment.
to come to you live on
The
the
same
same
convo, baby. Tap in.
Let's go!
Okay, now it's time to conversate. Same convo on your airwaves. Bamba came to entertain and Kenny talking anime. Carla coming with the sports, they changing lives in major ways. You was tweaking out if TAC ain't on your playlist. If you come and listen, then you listen to the best. They not worried about the others, cause they better than the rest. Kenny, Carla, bomb, but they put the others to the test. New episode flow, now tap in to see what is next.
Welcome back. This is the same convo with the same host, Kenny, Carlil, and Bamba. And today, your boys got the anime segment. I don't have no questions. I don't want to know which anime y'all watching right now. I want to start.
I'm watching Seven Deadly Sins. I just finished it. I think I finished it.
I want to.
Merlin just plot twisted it.
You ain't finished yet. I want to start off with a little history lesson, and not just a history lesson, same convo history lesson. So, back on the glorious day of March 30th, 2022, same convo released their one of their first episodes when I started changing the the YouTube covers from black and white to color. The topic of that was ranking main characters. We did a second installment of that on October 19th of 2022. Fast forward to February 17th, 2023. We did an episode where we talked about the new gen big three. Fast forward a couple months after that, April 8th, 2023, we talked about top 3 new gen characters. I saved all this to say, and that's a quick history lesson of things that we've released that's going to kind of tie into our topic for the day. So to start off on our topic, I don't know if y'all know, but in the anime world, in the community as of late, the Reddits, the podcasts, there has, of course, like I said, so one thing I brought up was the new gen big three. We've all talked about that. And in that video, we talk about who's deemed the big three, who we would deem the big three, and things of that nature. There's something being established in the anime community right now, and it's the Sinister Six. And for all you Marvel fans, no, it is not the Sinister Six Spider-Man villains. The Sinister Six is basically the new era's version of the new gen big three.
So it's 6.
So it's 6 of them. And out of those 6, they are deeming the Sinister Six to be Black Clover, My Hero Academia,
Deserved,
Fire Force,
deserved,
Jujutsu Kaisen,
very much deserved,
Demon Slayer,
very much deserved,
and Chainsaw Man.
They only got one season. I don't know about that yet.
Yeah, so that's Sinister Six. And now in our past videos where we talked about new gen, we've definitely, argued all of these, debated all of these, which would be the new gen big three. And so just off this list alone, and like I said, this is going to be the quick version of the segment going into the main topic, but just based off this list alone, is there anyone y'all would take out, anyone y'all would add in, or is this a solid list to y'all? Is this the Sinister Six? This the new era of the big three?
I would make it the Sinister Cinco.
The Sinister Cinco. And just what? You taking Chainsaw Man out?
I don't think Chainsaw Man deserves that place just yet. Granted, I did enjoy Chainsaw Man. It's pretty funny. I do think it's very funny. I just don't think it and it's one season. Okay, let me take this back. If I go based off of what Carlil says, it has hella potential. The issue is its potential is just going to go down the same route as JJK, honestly. Minus there's clearly this man has a demon or a devil inside of him that's going to be able to rival other devils or whatever. But I think I'm just deviled and demoned out. We got Demon Slayer. We got JJK. We need a new theme. We need a new villain. And I feel like Chainsaw Man just coming on the end of that exhaustion. And I think it does it well, but I think there are other animes that do it better. And we've already got even fucking Fire Force is devils and demons now. So it's like Black Clover is devils and demons. So it's like, all right, we get it. I'm sorry you're the latest one, but there are other shows that just do what you do better.
Facts. Mamba, what you think?
So I definitely feel like, even though it's a really good show, I don't want people to feel like we are knocking on Chainsaw Man. It's really good. It's just not, you don't get enough story. It's one season. But I feel like instead of having a Sinister 5, we should still have a Sinister 6. So why don't we introduce another anime that I feel like should take the spot? Mob Psycho.
Thank you, Mamba.
Is Mob a new gen? I'll put Mob in it too, but I didn't
because
consider
this is
Mob
what
a
I
new
was
gen.
saying. I was just double checking it now. Mob came out in 2016, and Black Clover came out in 2017. If we're counting
Mob for sure.
Yeah, I'm putting Mob in there.
Mob is cold.
And that's exactly, and I'm glad. So we don't have to waste much more time on this. I'm glad you exactly said what I was thinking. And not saying that Chainsaw Man is bad, but just like both of y'all said, it's only been one season. You can't really deduce a lot from one season. It could flop season 2.
Yeah, it
could flop.
We've seen it happen.
That's what I'm saying. But the other 5
villain
have all proven to be solid anime.
You ain't shit for that, kid.
Villain let me down season 2.
They have all proven to be solid anime, but if I were to, and I think I feel like it gets his respect, but I feel like it deserves much more respect for not being included on this list, because I would definitely put as an anime fan.
That's one thing about Mob Psycho, though. A lot of people don't know about it,
which is crazy to me, because like that, not only y'all, but like Mob Psycho has been getting hyped up for me for years before I started actually watching it.
Yeah, so, Mob doesn't get enough respect at all.
That's why. So, I'm glad. Can we all decide on that then, and we can end this section? Mob Psycho.
I got one more. Oh yeah, absolutely. But okay. We could do the grade 8.
The grade 8.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if y'all have seen it. It only got one season so far, but it's not like the other anime.
Which one?
It's hella good. Tower of God.
Tower of God.
It's got a different.
Is that the one where they said the pacing was? No, that was God of High School.
Yeah, Tower of God is hella good. It's got a different story that's completely different from other anime. Different power system that's very interesting.
I gotta start.
It's got a character that you're gonna fucking hate, which I think makes a good anime. If you have a character to hate, great anime.
Is that
yeah?
That's on Crunchyroll.
I believe
I think
so.
Crunchyroll actually made it. Crunchyroll made it.
Yeah,
Crunchyroll made it. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I can't wait for season 2 to come out. Well, hopefully it doesn't flop, but season 1, its potential is great.
Well, thank you, Kenny. That gives me something to watch while I'm waiting on the other person to.
Yeah, just don't tell her to watch. But pro tip: find another show that you can watch on your own.
The thing is, like, real quick, I'm gonna cut this out too. But the thing is, she wasn't even watching it when I was watching it. Like, when I started it and I was going through it, she didn't start paying attention to the last 2 arcs, and she got mad.
Carlo, I know y'all aren't technically official yet, but welcome to the life. Welcome.
She asked me what I was doing because I got off before her. I was like, oh, I just, I'm watching 1,000 Year Blood War. She's like, without me?
Yeah.
What?
Carlo, you know how many times I have to rewatch Hunter x Hunter? Do you know how many times? And then I had already finished the first 2 seasons of Demon Slayer. But guess who want me to watch it with them?
I understand.
And you do it because you love them. You do it because you love them. But on the inside, you're dying a little bit.
Yeah, I'm dying a lot bit. No, I had the whole full day of work. I could have finished season 2 today. I could have finished it.
Yeah.
But you said the grade 8. So you're adding Tower of God and what else?
Oh, and Mob.
I thought you were replacing, or you're keeping Chainsaw Man in there, and you're adding Mob and Tower of
Yeah.
God.
No. Wait, am I doing my math wrong?
Yeah,
That's
you are.
You
7.
said
That'd be
8.
7. You said 8.
Oh well, shit! If I gotta make 8, I might throw. I really enjoyed that time I got turned into a slime.
I
I
hate
know
that shit.
Carlil has different things.
It's
Rimuru
probably
Tempest is that nigga, bro.
it's probably one of those things because remember I did this with Bleach and One Piece. It's probably and Attack on Titan. It's probably one of those things where I watched it. I was like, this shit is boring. I'm not about to do this.
You gotta let this man get
I-
his powers. Once this
that-
man
that-
get his
I-
You
powers,
gotta let him
if
get a
this-
body. Let him
That's
get a
what
body.
Listen. If this man eats a piece of Goku's hair, the world has a problem. Let this man eat a piece of Goku's hair.
What about the nigga that was hitting the Kamehamehas though?
Man, he's a dragon. He turns, bro. Yeah.
That's good.
He's animated
You gotta
like a
watch
fairy.
it just for that, Carlil.
Carlo, you also like because he's animated like a fairy tale character, bro.
All right, so I'm gonna do once I'm finished. I'm gonna start Tower of God and I'm gonna finish the time I got reincarnated as slime. Y'all niggas gotta watch Iden Deities for me. That's the trade off.
I've seen it.
You've seen
I've already
Iden
got
Deities?
shows to watch.
I told y'all
got
seen it. You talking about it's drawn differently.
Yeah.
There's the older goddess. I mean, she's not older, but she was the youngest goddess at the time before the older guys got sealed. And then there's these young. She's training these kids basically.
Yeah.
And then finally finding them.
Yeah.
Shout out my boy Dax. I promised him I'll watch this one anime. I think it's called like Kingdom or something like that. He said it's kind of like a Game of Thrones type anime, but it's hella good. I gotta ask him at work tomorrow. But he be putting me on with different shows, and I told him, wait, did I put it on my list? It's called Kingdom. He said it. I've also been trying to finish a ranking of Kings, but anyway, Kingdom.
You did not finish it?
I stopped watching it. They ran out of dub. You know, I can only watch dub while I'm doing work. But so
look at this dub ass nigga.
I got Ranking of Kings, Kingdom, and Arcane.
I'm not gonna lie. I have Ranking of Kings over Chainsaw Man too.
Oh yeah,
I definitely got.
I've heard good things about Ranking
the story
of
is really good. The animation is crazy.
So yeah, get Chainsaw Man the fuck out of here. They gotta go.
So they're
just like every other anime, and they only have one season.
We'll stay updated with the anime community and things of that nature, how they feel about, the Sinister Six moving forward. But moving into the real topic for today. So going back to the dates I mentioned, and again, just to remind y'all, March 30th, 2022, October 19th, 2022, February 17th, 2023, April 8th, 23. Again, those are episodes where we talked about the big three, the new gen big three, debated on those, ranking characters and things of that nature.
All right.
For our viewers, from the time we started this show up until now, Carlil Wilson, before we started, had never seen One Piece, or hadn't finished One Piece, and had never seen Bleach. Now that I am caught up, I'm caught up in both One Piece and Bleach. Even though I still gotta watch season 2 of 1,000-Year Blood War, I feel like I'm caught up enough to where all the questions and debates that we had in those previous videos, we can now come back and start to realistically answer and debate some of these questions.
The real picking up the pieces. We've been waiting on this.
Picking up the pieces begins.
Picking up the pieces, the installment. This is either part 3 or 4.
This might be the biggest one.
But let's get into it.
This man Bob was hype.
Today,
See this man?
Today, ladies and gentlemen, today we are going to be focused on the big 3. And now,
can I just say one thing?
What's up?
The OG big 3 is way better than the new gen main characters, and they beating the shit out the new gen. But that's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
No. But
I agree with you,
bro. We had the best generation of anime, and the fact that it will never be topped, I love that because it's still running. We're still running it.
Facts.
Dragon Ball Z, Naruto, Bleach, and fucking what's the other one?
One Piece.
One Piece.
Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. Definitely, we definitely got the best generation. Shit, they talking about bringing Hunter back, even though I don't like it. That's one of
They,
the.
bro, I don't believe it. I don't believe it. They always talk about bringing Hunter
I'll
back,
believe
and
when
they
I
never
see
do
it.
it. I will believe it when I fucking see it.
But what's the name? 90s and 2000s anime. That's different. It's gonna be a different era. Like Bamba said, there's a reason that they're all still running. Um, but let's pick up the pieces on some of these new gen anime debates, man. So the first question I want to start off with is the who we think the best main character is. The best main
Oh, I know
character,
Carlil's pick.
and they
I know Carlil's pick.
well, I know who the best main character is in their respective shows. And so I can't remember what y'all. I know one of y'all said. Both of y'all probably said Luffy for sure. But let's pick up some pieces, man. So if y'all can, let's start off with Kenny, man, because he looks so dapper today.
Like my sweater.
Yeah, I like your sweater, Bill. But I want to know who's, in your opinion, the best main character out of the big three.
I'm still gonna stand on Luffy. I think his level of influence, and not just the people around him, but in his whole world, is unmatched. Anybody who even hears the name Luffy, their whole view on life changes. Like, think about it. Where we are in the manga, and even in the anime of One Piece, not only are like people are like pirates and his allies mind changing on the world. There's fucking government, like the world government, like admirals, like changing their mind on how the world works. Like fucking Fujitora doesn't believe in the world government's justice. We're starting to see Akainu's, he's starting to rebel a little bit against the world
I
government.
mean, there's a whole sword organization that operates on their own and says fuck the world government.
That's what I'm like. The dawn of Luffy has caused a shift in the world like no other anime has ever seen. But let's talk about the influence he has on people that he directly interacts with. Like this man, perfect example, Momonosuke. Momonosuke was a crybaby, snot-nosed brat who couldn't do anything but sit there and cry. And now because he's met Luffy, he done grown some cojones, he done grown some hair on his chest. My man is defending Wano tooth and fist, literally, because he can turn to a dragon. This man stood up to Green Bull. Before he met Luffy, do you think he would have did that? He said, no, I got to fight this man because Luffy trusted me to stand here and protect Wano. He said, don't bother them. They got to rest. I got to do this. You know why? Because Luffy instilled that real nigganess in him. Come on, bro.
Okay. I respect that. I respect that. You know, it's not
Luffy
my
might do
favorite.
dumb shit, but he gonna be a real nigga at the end of the day.
He's gonna be a real nigga, a real stupid nigga. Bamba.
Not dumber than Goku.
He's
Not gonna
way
lie.
dumber than Goku. That nigga's way dumber than Goku. Relax.
He's way dumber than Goku. But I'm not gonna lie. This answer is not as clear as it used to be. Before, I feel like I probably said Luffy. I'm pretty sure I said Luffy. But I feel like ever since we answered that question a lot, like we said, the animation's been coming out. For Naruto, I've seen him be a dad, but not just a dad. I've seen him be a dad to an orphan. I've seen him be a great Hokage. I've seen the sacrifice he just made. For Ichigo, I've seen him finally step up, bro. Like big time. Like I mean, he stepped up before, but this really is like, yo, this is Yuha Baha. This is fucking.
Wait, Carlo don't know about that. Carlo, chill out, relax.
What you mean?
He
I
knows.
know about you have.
He knows.
Wait.
He watched the first half.
I watched the first season.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so he like, you know what I'm saying? It's like he's never faced a villain like this cruel. You feel me? Like and the casualties that we've seen, like this is war.
Wait, you saw the first season? You saw the first season?
Just to give y'all a reference so y'all don't ruin anything for me. In the second season, the last episode I saw is when Ichigo finally got his I can't remember the black dude's name. He finally got his Zanpakuto, and he had two of them bitches.
So you saw what happened to the squad captain.
Yeah.
Well, you see, it's a different story now that we're talking about. We're talking about pushing way past your limit because shit is serious. Shit is real. The balance of the universe is at play. That's what we're talking about right now in the Soul Society. But also, we have with Luffy the introduction of Joy Boy, what he means, and I really like what it means for One Piece, but I don't think it necessarily has that impact on me. You know what I'm saying? I feel like the introduction of Joy Boy kind of knocked it down a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. Like I like a little bit of that aspect of seriousness, and I feel like I get that more from what you call it, Bleach and from Ichigo and Naruto. I'm tied. I don't know.
So you tied
There's a
between Ichigo
reason.
and Naruto.
I'm tied between everybody.
Okay.
You gotta understand, Bomber.
Okay.
Everybody who works for the world government never laughs. They all have a stoic, very serious.
No. I understand what you mean.
Luffy is the extreme opposite of the government. Joy Boy laughs. Name one government actor you've seen smile.
Kizaru.
When you see Kizaru smile?
What's the name?
Kizaru smile consistently.
Rengoku.
Rengoku, nigga. This ain't. Are you talking about Sengoku?
Yeah, Sengoku.
He's retired.
Okay. He smiled when he wasn't retired.
You ain't never seen Borgar smile, bro?
You ain't never seen Aokiji smile. You ain't never seen Akainu smile.
I'm pretty sure I seen Aokiji smile. You seen Green Bull smile? Did you not?
I'm talking about like smile like from happiness.
I mean,
show some joy. They ain't never been joyful over there.
All right, look. Before we get
Garf's different. He don't count.
Before we get too deep into it, let me go ahead and say mine. So, long ago, I did not have a true answer on this, and we would have to. I'm pretty sure the first time we talked about the new gen, when we were doing such as ranking characters, Bamba had to change it from Bleach to Fairy Tail, and we did Fairy Tail instead. So this time I have an answer.
I think I did Fairy Tail when I talked about the saddest backstories. I think
you did as well. Both of y'all have switched to Fairy Tail in regards to me, and I appreciate y'all. But no longer will we have to do that. But I'm just get through it. I love Naruto and his character. Luffy's character is definitely inspiring at times. But as far as the best main character out the big three, it has to be that boy Ichigo Kurosaki. And this isn't recency bias, I promise you. And going back to one of our previous episodes, I can't remember, I feel like it was Kenny. But if it wasn't, just correct me. But I feel like when we were talking about like different main characters or something, he brought up the point that not a lot of people like Ichigo because they say that he's bland or anything like that. I think people take the style of his character as bland as, but I don't think he's bland at all. I think if you compare him to Luffy and you compare him to Naruto, yes, Naruto has matured, but Naruto wasn't always like that, especially with fighting. Example, farting and keep his face.
Okay, well, I don't think bland is the right word. I think he's just too cool.
And that might be it too, but I think it's also maybe he's too cool, but also smarter than his counterparts when it comes to, their everyday attitudes. You see like,
but I'll wait.
You see like I can't remember the dude with the brown hair that's one of his friends, like out of school. You see characters around Ichigo be stupid, but you really never see Ichigo in stupid moments unless it's with Rukia calling him dumb or something. I love his personality. I love the fact that as hardcore as he tries to be, everything that he does is for the people around him. Like that's like just insane to me. And the fact that he was put in a position to where he wasn't, at the end of the day, now that you're caught up, he was prepared. This was supposed to be his reality from the get-go. And the fact that nigga's mixed with 4 different things is crazy. He is a Soul Reaper. He is a human. He is a Arankar. And he's a fucking Quincy. Like, that is crazy. But beforehand...
But I feel like that's why people be having that stance, though. It's not that necessarily he's bland. It's that every time that Ichigo kind of has a power-up, it's not really a power-up. It's him realizing what he had. Until the 1,000-Year Blood War, It's him finally like getting past the mental block. That's him.
Facts.
So that's why I feel like people kind of have that. Oh man, like you know what I'm saying. You could have shook something way before.
And the crazy thing is his final Guess Who Go 10 show. That wasn't even his strongest shit, dog. Like that's what's killing me. You feel me? That wasn't even him at his strongest point. Now that we're realizing, but
I think that's why I don't like him. That nigga only has one move.
Guess Who Go 10 show. Yeah, he is OD now. I mean, he definitely has it. He definitely has his Shikai abilities. Bankai.
You didn't hear him? You didn't hear him say something different, Kitty?
I mean, I'm talking about like back in the original Bleach.
Man, whatever. He said, "Guess who got Shiko?" or some shit like that. It's different. You see what I'm saying?
Now,
syllables.
But kind of wrap up
different syllables.
Kind of wrap up my reasoning. I just like the fact that how serious he is, how smart he is as a character, and the fact that he's able to push himself through any challenge. Like you're asking this kid that knew nothing about that. He knew he could see ghosts forever, knew nothing about the Soul Society, Quincy's, and things of that nature. It's crazy because in one of the first episodes of 1,000-Year Blood War, like the Soul Society, everybody is just has a moment of relief when they hear that Ichigo Kurisaki's on his way. Do you know how strong that you have to be?
Sense, bro.
It makes no sense. But it's like it doesn't make no sense, but at the same time it kind of does, because when you look at how Bleach is put together, he's always had this type of power within him. It's just to the people that he meets and fights against is teaching him how to hone it to ultimately be what he's meant to be, and that's that nigga.
So he's Naruto, pretty much.
You said what?
He's pretty much Naruto.
Well, better than Naruto.
I mean, all of them are kind of Nepo babies. That's something that people have been talking about too lately. But I would say that, hey, he probably got the coldest intro out of the three, though. Because he was a regular nigga calling an ambulance, call an ambulance, but not for me.
I'm dead.
I just don't understand how this man walked in the Soul Society and fought captains.
Yeah, and that attributes to the strength that he already had, though. You feel me?
Wait, but also when you watch what was the other guy? You know who I'm talking about, Carl. You just seen him after Aizen, the nigga that stole his powers.
The nigga
the other substitute Soul Reaper.
Kugo.
Ginjo.
Kugo.
No,
Kugo.
Ginjo. Yeah. Yeah, Ginjo.
His last name is Kugo.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, so Ginjo kind of was explaining how like they basically are captain level type shit, like substitute Soul Reapers, and Soul Reapers don't like it. So he was the previous substitute Soul Reaper before Ichigo.
Mm-hmm.
But so yeah, so to wrap all that up, that's gonna be my answer as far as main character. As far as big three, I'm gonna put Ichigo Kurosaki as the
Mama, did you pick one?
Yeah, he tied all of them.
I'm tied all of them.
Boy, this is the same combo. Ain't no cop.
Nah, okay. Let me honestly say this though.
This nigga said
I think Luffy. I feel like this is why I can't really say it, because at the end of the day, I feel like Luffy still has the edge. I just don't like Luffy. Gear 5 kind of knocked him down still. Like regardless of what you say, it's like I feel like in the personality, like on the grand scheme of things, I just feel like it knocks it down a little bit. I need that because think of this. This is a downgrade. Luffy gets stronger every time he laughs, right? Now, imagine he's in a serious situation. That's a big downgrade. He not finna get stronger. He finna struggle. If this nigga starts fighting Blackbeard right now and he thinks about Ace, it's raps.
You know what it's gonna be? You know what it's gonna be?
Raps.
No, what? He gonna have to think about. You know how we got all this whole time we've been getting flashbacks. He gonna have to go back and think about all the good times he had with Ace, and he can laugh about them. That's what's gonna have to happen. We gonna get some more flashbacks about all the time him and Ace laughed, and that's how he gonna whoop whoever's ass.
I'm talking about Blackbeard. If he runs into Blackbeard right now, he finna.
Blackbeard's gonna be like, "What? Stop laughing! I killed Ace," and he gonna be like, "Ha! Remember that one time Ace was like, 'Fuck you, Sabo,'" and yeah.
What?
What?
Okay, sure.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm gonna still give it Luffy because he still got that. He has the most impact out of those characters. Like he literally will find a real deal villain and move you type shit.
You talking about Carla talking about how Ichigo does things for the people around him. This man Luffy is literally making a journey based off because he has to help somebody literally on every single island that he goes to.
And he has a purpose kind of for the whole world, which Ichigo kind of does too.
That's what I'm saying. But
Ichigo
Ichigo has a purpose to balance dimensions. I don't think y'all are understanding that.
No,
to balance dimensions. Like I understand Luffy.
That's fair.
That's really not truly his purpose. It's really not truly his purpose. It's kind of something that his reality fell into because he has a dream that we still don't even know about. But again, we not even here to debate all that. We here to just pick up the pieces on this.
All right, let's pick up the pieces.
Ahead,
let's keep playing Jenga.
No, I was saying because of what you said, I'm gonna go with Luffy.
Understandable.
No, but like I understand the point, but it's something that they really reveal later, and I feel like once you get that, I will pick up on that again.
All right, that's
at least Luffy got more than one move.
So he has more than one move.
Gum.
So if we're going from main characters, as far as side characters, let's pick up the pieces on this. Which big three anime do y'all feel like has the best side characters?
This is tough. Now this is a hard one.
Not tough.
What do you mean?
Are we talking about overall?
Overall.
If we're going overall, I'm definitely going with Bleach. Bleach has the most diverse side characters ever. From the captain to the Espadas to the Quincy's to the
but you gotta actually like this because they got a lot. Don't mean you actually like the motherfucker.
No, but I'm not talking about a lot. I'm talking about diversity. I'm talking about the Bankais, the power system. Bro, Bleach is really well made. Even from like the human realm to the Soul Reapers to the Arankars, like bro, like Bleach is really well made. Their side characters are up here.
How much do you care about those other guys though?
About what I really care about the Espadas. I really do. When we got introduced to Espadas, we fuck with them. When we got introduced to Zanpakutos, that was supposed to be a filler arc. We hung around. We linked with that.
Talking about the vampire arc where the vampires bringing all the Zanpakutos to life.
Yeah, that nigga brought the Zanpakutos.
The bounce.
Yeah, the bounce.
And then now here, even with the Quincy's, I understand they're kind of evil, but when you get to the second season and you really start to understand some of them, you fuck with them. Some of them are
just saying, bro. Rock Lee, Neji, Sasuke, Jiraiya, Kakashi. Come on, bro. Come on, Shikamaru, Choji, Hinata. Come on.
And you know what's crazy? I'm glad you said that because those
Zoro,
got
Nami, Robin.
I can keep One going. Piece is great, but I'm thinking overall, Bleach does a better job. I even told you this before. I said that Bleach is one of those shows where the side characters elevate Ichigo, in my opinion.
Facts.
In my opinion, they elevate Ichigo.
Facts. That's how I feel about Naruto too.
That's what I'm saying.
I feel like so as far as overall, I'm gonna agree with Bamba. As far as overall, I'm gonna just go Bleach side characters. All their side characters they do a lot to where they showcase all of their individual abilities, and even like niggas like Grimmjow, like niggas love Grimmjow, dog.
I got my pick,
but also with fuck, I forgot what I was gonna say. I'm gonna try to remember that.
You like that one girl that was the one that she's not in the spot, but she's in the wrong car. Little girl.
Nell. Yeah,
Nell.
That's big, homie. When she in the awakened state.
Yeah. Oh yeah, when
she's tough. I ordered my t-shirt, by the way, so
I'm going One Piece just because of how well I think over all of the shows they developed their side characters the best.
Facts.
I'll go One Piece second for sure. One Piece. What the thing with Naruto is that they nerfed their character. Yeah, a lot of characters in Naruto got nerfed.
Yeah,
that's why I don't like it. And also, too, something that's very irregular. People like Zabuza and Haku. The power system, it also is not enough from like when they were alive to when they were awakened. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, yeah, it's not enough.
Yeah, that's what. And also, just to go back on something Kenny mentioned, like he said, development characters. That's what I forgot. As far as development characters, I think Bleach does it in a way. Like I understand One Piece does it, but as far as I feel like Bleach does it in a way where it doesn't take too much time away from the anime. One thing about One Piece
That's
is
true.
their
I agree with
pacing,
that.
and
Them
we.
flashbacks are
I was
motherfucker.
about to say we have like 6 episode stretches full of flashbacks. Sometimes you feel me?
Puma has nothing but flashback.
And then when
So
you but first is like Bleach, you feel me? Like they give you the backstory on that character, and it's quick. It's quick. They give you the things that you need to know. You feel me? And so that's why I
But
feel like
bro,
and
overall,
two,
Momonosuke,
that
Kinemon, Odin's whole backstory. Come on.
I know it was
those
a
are
whole
cold, though.
backstory.
Those are cold. That's what I'm saying. We're not trying to say that they're not cold, but I feel like Bleach just does a better job, bro.
I do. I
Like,
think,
and two, I feel like other shows like Naruto and One Piece, we have a certain familiarity to like the side characters, but Bleach is literally like, yeah, you see him, but you don't know him until the author wants you to know him. Like, they're just gonna keep on playing their role in the society, but until he wants you to interact with them and get the story, you're not doing that. Whereas Naruto is like, okay, as soon as I beat you, okay, he plans this, you move on, he plans this. But no, this here, we've been known all of these elements since the get-go. Yamato and all of that. But now you get the flashback, you see him in action, that's different. You've been waiting for this your whole life. You're going crazy.
I forgot to say something. We are idiots. That new gen anime that we were talking about, like the big whatever. How is AOT not in there? AOT is literally influencing all animes right now.
it's like
And
it's.
it came out in
I would
2013.
because if you remember, if you go back to our last new gen big three, we kind of said that Attack on Titan in this generation plays the Dragon Ball role. So where it's
Yeah.
like
They are
father.
influencing the fuck out of every anime right now. It's what anime have you seen motherfuckers like main characters, main side characters getting murked until AOT? We all just seen what's the head captain name?
Yamato.
We just seen this nigga get murked.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, Yamato.
Everybody in Thousand Year Blood War is getting murked.
I was about to say,
But that came out before AOT though. The manga came out.
Oh, I don't know, bro.
All I'm saying is that is one thing that's the major thing that I noticed between the original Bleach series and the 1,000-Year Blood War. Like they was getting murked back then too, but like they are being.
It's
like,
important niggas getting murked.
That's what I'm saying. Like niggas is actually, but like you can actually see the damage of the killings. Like niggas. They doing the cut scenes with niggas' heads on the ground. You feel me? Like, and this nigga, and before this is the last thing I'm gonna say before I go to the next question. This nigga Yamamoto is such a fucking demon that when they did that flashback of him killing Yuhavaha the first time, this nigga literally is walking on dead Quincy corpses with flames on his feet, stepping on niggas' faces. That nigga.
But his Bankai though, that's even worse.
Yeah, nah, that nigga's a fucking demon.
He's like, you gonna fight your people, nigga.
But the last question was overall side characters. Now it's time to talk about immediate side characters. So these are the side characters that are based around the main characters majority of the time.
Bleach gotta be last.
So with One Piece, of course, you got your Nami, Zoro, Usopp, Robin, Chopper, Frankie.
Number one on the field, number one in your heart.
Straw Hat, basically.
Yeah, basically a Straw Hat crew. For Naruto, you can use the whole Konoha 12 with the several senseis that you've seen, and then Bleach, you feel me? Really, I want to focus on Orihime, Chad, Uryu, Renji, niggas like Byakuya, Kenpachi. You can include Byakuya and Kenpachi, things of that nature. But
Byakuya
which is my nigga. Immediate side characters. Who y'all think got the best?
One Piece got y'all. Come on, don't do this. One Piece got to have it. One Piece got to have it on this one.
Well, I'm just playing. Yeah, no, for sure it does.
Like it's not even close.
I was about to say, Chad is a bum.
Mm-hmm. Chad is trash.
Is pretty useless. And just like she's useful, but she's more like a liability right now.
Facts.
Rukia, I could break her. Like let her use her Bankai. I just gotta.
I want to break it. I want to break Rukia.
Chill.
I just gotta wait till her Bankai is like, I was like, bitch.
Facts.
My question is, we have to scale these side characters to where they are on the story now. where Bleach is in the story, his immediate side characters are useless than a motherfucker. Them motherfuckers is useless as shit. What is Chad gonna do to Urabaha or any of them niggas?
La Diabla Shinska. That's what he's gonna do.
Stop.
Get the fuck out. I'm
And
not
also,
gonna lie.
why
That's
is
gonna be-
why,
that
why
nigga's
is
gonna
all the
be
languages
Edward
either
thing.
Hispanic or German, bro? Is there a reasoning for that? Like,
For sure. There was explanation. I can't remember it though. He
I need
explained
to
it
look.
like the espadas and the
It is
right.
always German and
Yeah, German.
and,
Like,
yeah. And
but no,
but yeah,
I
Bleach got that. I mean, One Piece got that easy.
I definitely agree with y'all. It's
I was
definitely
gonna
One
say
Piece.
too.
As far
Don't
as
forget about Renji.
yeah,
Yeah,
Renji.
Renji is the Vegeta of Bleach.
Nah,
That
I
nigga
This
wouldn't,
man
worse.
is just there to get his ass beat
I wouldn't even say
consistently.
I wouldn't even say he's the Vegeta. Renji only had one cold moment, and that was when he was introduced, bro. Like that's literally
Bro, his
Like-
Bankai has so much potential, and they wasted every single time.
Somebody said that we should have known that he was a dumbass when he was asking his snake to roar.
Bro,
Like, go ahead and roar,
Zabimaru.
I'm fucking
Yeah,
dead.
yeah.
But yeah,
Renji
no.
fucking sucks.
I mean, if you look at just One Piece immediate side characters in entirety, the reason I'm basing the number one is like when I'm watching anime, I like to see a lot of personality in characters, bro. And as far as the personality in One Piece, like they have to have the most personality, and just the way that their side characters mesh together is insane. Like in different animes, one thing you could snuff out sometimes like is a traitor, somebody that you think is going to be on the other side, this type. Even when it seems like they're being traitors, it's not believable in One Piece. It's really not.
Talk about Sanji, name drop him. Say him. Say Sanji.
I mean, Sanji, fucking Robin
All
not
about.
wanting to go back to the Straw Hats, fucking, yeah, I mean, yeah, bro,
It's
like
just them
that's.
two. Oh no, Usopp too.
I mean, Usopp, that shit. I knew that nigga was coming back. Like he's going to die.
Yeah, he would have been dead by
That
himself.
nigga's going to die by himself. But yeah, as far as immediate side characters, One Piece definitely got it. And also, I want to say one thing because there is one person in Bleach that annoys the absolute fuck out of me every time I see her fucking face on screen.
It's gotta be her.
All of the hate that Sakura gets should get pointed to Orihime.
Rukia? I think I said Rukia.
No, Orihime. I hate her for. Oh my god, I hate her.
She's a fairy queen. What do you mean?
That is, she's ass.
She can heal people. She's healed. She saved lives many times, as you like to say with Sakura. Orihime has saved many lives.
Sakura also does work on top of saving lives. I haven't seen her.
I'm not gonna lie,
I mean,
worse than Sakura.
I would say this 1,000-Year Blood War is the first time I've seen Orihime do a tiny bit of work because her fucking powers, the way her powers is now, her I reject or whatever is kind of cold because it blocks, then it releases a counter attack like almost automatically. That's kind of cold. I ain't gonna lie to you. Other than that, I hate her. Hate everything about her.
What about her black and red fairy? The one kind of look like a ninja.
That nigga, the last time I actually saw him, he got sliced in half. Fuck no. Fuck Tsubaki. Fuck that nigga, bro. I have not seen that nigga since he got sliced in half.
Weak.
Yeah, no, bro. It's up for him.
This man knows his name. He is a real Bleach fan.
What's the name? Where was I at this weekend? I can't remember. I went out this weekend. I got my Complex Con Air Forces that I sent you, Kenny, and I sent it to Mama too. But I was wearing my Bleach shirt with my Complex Cons. You feel me? I
didn't expose you this time.
Representing. You shouldn't expose me because they gifts. But moving on. So we talked about main characters, side characters. Let's get into the villains, man. Which anime has the best villains?
I think this is where One Piece loses.
Yeah, it's all.
This is what we're waiting for.
I mean, Bleach really only has. Okay, are we talking main villains or do side villains count too?
Let's do it like this. We'll do the same thing we did for side characters. So we'll go over.
Bleach only has. Wow.
Bleach only has two main villains.
We have overall villainry, and then we'll go to main villains. So this one's overall villainry.
Well, then Bleach only has two,
which
is Urabaha and Aizen. But Aizen, that's a big name to just drop. Baja is too. Both them motherfuckers are too big names to drop. Shit, just off of them two alone, they might be winning.
But what's
See,
name?
I feel like. Okay, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say anybody that played a villain role. That's what we're gonna do for overall, and then for main villains, we can focus on Aizen and Yhwach.
I'm saying, but Grimjaw was just an underling for Aizen, so it can't be a main villain.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
okay,
we're separating them.
So are we agreeing that Bleach only has Baja and Aizen?
As far as overall villains, nah. I mean, I'm including anybody that
fathers and everybody else are villains.
Yeah. I was about to say anybody that counteracts the opposition. That is overall villainy.
So what's the side villain then?
You said what?
Oh, wait, we're doing
like
overall villainy and then side villains.
No, we're doing main villains. So overall villainy is basically that's everybody. That's all the villains. So that's main villain, side villains. Then we're going to do main villains. So that's when we're just focused on Aizen.
Okay. Overall villainy, then main villains. Got you. Okay.
So this one be overall villainy. Bamba, I'm gonna let you go first on this one.
Yeah. Okay.
Damn,
thank you.
That just made it harder.
My response though is gonna be both for overall and main villains because at the end of the day, I feel like, you know what I'm saying, the you understand when I explain my response.
Okay.
So first, I want to put One Piece last because even though they have a good variety of villains, I feel like when we compare it to a show like Naruto with the Akatsuki, the introduction of Madara, the story of Pain, the story of Obito, Orochimaru, even people like Zabuza, like I'm in. You know what I'm saying? Like I really love it. And then even the introduction of the all the playing parts with Kabuto, Obito with the Ninja War arc. That's just great. You got to give it second spot. The reason why I feel like Bleach is number one, and this is the reason why I want this to be my answer for both, is that you just got to think of the reach that the villain has, right? At the end of the day, granted, the reason why Bleach has two villains is because those two villains been plotting forever. And they've been moving pieces forever. So you feel me? So that's why
that's
I feel
it
like
right there.
I gotta give it to him. When we first started with Bleach, it was Aizen. We know how long he's been plotting. And then you get to Baja, it's like, nigga, what? What are we doing?
900 years.
Like, come on, that's 90. Too much. That's OD.
9 days. Or, yeah.
And then also, too, I feel like what also plays a big part is when we finally get to understand everything that these villains have been working against. You understand the ability of the Squad Zero. We see niggas like Urahara. That nigga is dangerous, but still, like something like you Habaha, we ain't never seen it before. Like ain't no measure that they had that could stop him. And anytime you thought you overwhelmed them, huh?
So what he did to Yamamoto, like
that nigga cheated.
Yamamoto was so
biggest cheating scandal in anime history. Yhwach. Fuck that nigga.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. That's the things I didn't fuck with.
What's the name? He put he not even stole the powers. The reason that he beat Yamamoto is when Yamamoto exhausted all his powers. He had Royd Lloyd play as a double for him whole time. And then cheating. What do you mean that's not cheating?
You cheating.
That's cheating, dog. You called one of your subordinates to play as you because you knew you couldn't beat me. Because
not only did he cheat that way, and then the Bankai on top of it, it's after he stole that Bankai that he was able to slice him. And it's like, okay, we were thinking Yamamoto was confident too, thinking, you know what I'm saying, y'all can't steal my Bankai because he was fighting Yhwach. Whole time you were not. That nigga was out here calculating shit. And also, we were talking about villains. What was the one villain that was able to affect Yhwach? Aizen. That nigga was sealed and still affected Yhwach. Like made him forget the time and everything.
And I'm trying to figure out how that worked without his Zanpakuto. Because I thought the only way you could fall under.
Remember he absorbed his Zanpakuto. Remember he got the Hogyoku now. He doesn't even use a sword anymore.
That nigga is basically almost like kind of ascending towards the Soul King type shit.
Yeah, remember you just watched it. Remember he was fighting Ichigo. He pretty much just absorbed his Zanpakuto.
So what if this is all just a?
No, it's not.
Big genjutsu. No, yeah. That's what the level Aizen's on, bro. It's the infinite Tsukuyomi.
I ain't gonna lie, Aizen even got me thinking if my own life is real. Like that's how bad it is.
But that's exactly why I agree. Like there's no finesse in One Piece with their villains. It's everything they got is off of brute strength. Not because the only person that I can say probably used a little finesse is Dofi. How he took over how he turned everybody to turn niggas to toys and shit, took
Yeah,
over the whole country. What
yeah.
you mean? Why you make that face?
I know because you said only one. Because you know who I'm thinking about, bro. Like,
For scheming, like
but
finesse, and One Piece.
you said scheming. I'm just thinking about Valerie. You feel me? Like,
I said Kaido got his shit just because he was strong, and Orochi needed just a strong man. Nobody schemed. None of the main villains schemed in One Piece for real.
yeah, you're right. You're right.
So, like Bamba was saying, and well, then you go to Naruto, and then you got Kaguya, Madara, Obito,
the Akatsuki.
fucking Orochimaru.
Facts.
He's been scheming.
Yeah.
So you see that there's a difference in playing field where not only are you strong, but the chess game that you play in order to get your plan to fall through. I mean, to go through.
I mean, if we being honest, if we talk about chess games, then not only Havaha, but if we talk about Naruto, that nigga Black Zetsu is probably one of the biggest chess game players known to man.
It really is underrated.
Yeah.
People don't think about that. But he really did everything he had to.
Black Zetsu started before most of those niggas was born. You feel me? Like,
yeah,
he really stabbed Madara and said, "You had the wrong idea." Buddy.
Yeah, exactly.
He said, "Oh, you thought you were running this. You thought this was about you, silly boy.
You don't know what's going on."
So
I would put Naruto at Naruto's a close second. I will say that it's a very, very close second. Like, it's very close.
Mm-hmm.
But the shit that Aizen did is just on a whole another level.
Yeah.
It's just ridiculous.
I would even put Aizen over Yuha. Yuha just kind of ruthless and like don't care about his subordinate. Y'all disposable. Aizen, even though he utilizes people, in the end, it's just me. I'm able to stand by myself. I don't necessarily need to sacrifice y'all or do y'all dirty like that. Like, he gonna make his plan work. But Yuha, Kenny know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, Carly, but now you know why we put so much respect on Aizen's name. That dude is just different, bro.
Yeah, no, he's definitely different. And I'm not gonna lie, I like the cut of his jib. He's he's that nigga, bro. I mean, y'all know me, bro.
Sasuke Aizen.
I think the only villain in Bleach I really didn't like, and I don't remember it started with an N, but the nigga with the tall, skinny nigga that looked like an emo rock star with the big ass scythe that fought against Kenpachi and Waco Mundo.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. Okiura.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. Yeah.
Not Okiura, not Okiura.
Oh, no, it's not.
It's
I know what you're talking about with the 3, number 3.
Yeah.
With the tongue, yeah.
And before he was number 3, he was number 5, right under Nell. You feel me?
And then Nell came and dealt with us, got right with his ass.
I swear to God, if Nell didn't lose her powers, it would have been up for him. I swear to God, if she didn't lose her powers, because I hope she gets revived. I hope her power gets revived. They need her. I ain't gonna lie to you. But nah, as far as like overall villainry, like surprising or not, I'm gonna get at the Naruto. Just because it's like just overall, I think, and while you're watching Naruto Shippuden, even the movies, like every villain that was introduced, like ultimately,
you cheated now. You cheated. You can't do movies.
I mean, let me not do movies. Just a regular series. Then at the end of the day, I just feel like every villain that we was introduced to, we was like, oh, somebody's finna die. It might not be the main niggas, but somebody from the Black Zetsus, the Obitos, the Madaras, the
Danzo,
Zabuza, fucking Sasuke. Like, when he was a villain,
Sasuke was a villain at one point.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, I think the overall.
Imagine Sasuke had killed Sakura. That would be so fun.
That'd be what? Chill out. Chill out. But as far as main villains, I'ma definitely go Bleach. I respect this man Aizen on a whole different level. Even from, because that was the one thing I was gonna bring up was the fact that even sealed, this man was able to play with Yuhavaha's mind. And then he said to that nigga before he left, only one of us is going towards that goal. You feel me? Only one of us is going to make that goal. And I know I turned out, I was like, for a fact, he's not talking about himself. For a fact, you feel me? Like,
you know what, Carlil?
What's up?
I might be putting Bleach over Naruto.
And that's while watching this, I gotta stray away from recency bias because while I'm watching this, I was like, it might not be better than One Piece. I feel like One Piece, just because of its storyline, it might not be better overall than One Piece, but I'm having a hard time not putting it before Naruto because I thoroughly enjoy sitting here
Carlo,
watching Bleach,
let
dog.
me tell you why I'm putting Bleach above Naruto. I am a fan of the 1v1. I'm tired of watching anime where it's like, oh, these guys are so strong, they beat such and such. Bro, y'all jump that nigga. It's not the same. But Bleach, all they do is run the ones.
Facts.
Ain't no jumping in Bleach.
Facts.
It's just a bunch of real niggas. I'm not gonna lie. They usually have.
Facts.
This man Ichigo really came to the soul side. He said, "I'm about to 1v1 all y'all niggas."
It didn't. And what I like about Ichigo, bro, is like there's moments where he really doesn't need to do no talking or ask no questions. Example, the fucking
Oh, Carlo called me. Baba, Carlo called me.
I literally, and this is I didn't rewind the scene or anything. This is literally me real time watching the scene. This man grabs his face and I pause it right there and I call Kenny. I think I tried to. So I tried to call Bomb.
I told you. You remember?
Yeah,
the episode.
Carlo,
I'm glad you were bringing the episode, but the episode where we talked about final fights, best final fights.
Yeah,
we said that times and times again.
The thing is,
that was the first time anime got me out my seat, bro. I said, "Oh, this nigga Ichigo."
The thing is, and I'm glad you brought that up because when I was going through the playlist of all the anime episodes we've done, I saw Final Fights. Do you know what I put is the picture in that thumbnail?
What was that?
I put Bleach. I put Ichigo versus Aizen in the thumbnail. Not having see that, but again, Bamba, I tried to call you. You didn't answer. I called you right after I called Kenny.
I'm weak.
This man, mid sentence, he already warned this nigga. He said, "Aizen, I do not think we should fight here." He gave him a chance. Mid sentence, grabbed this nigga face and flew to who knows fucking where, dog. Like that's
palmed his shit.
I'm not gonna lie. Go ahead. Yeah, sorry.
No, I saw you, Bob.
Yeah,
I was saying like Bleach most definitely does like a show of power way better than Naruto and One Piece, because like when Aizen is swinging his sword and everything is falling apart, and then he's like cocky, he feels himself. I'm that nigga right now. Right. Like you see this damage, you see this power, like I feel good. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm really showing your strength. Ichigo ain't said shit until this man puts like that black coffin, which was supposed to be like a death trap, guaranteed. Like I said, move, bro. Like you don't understand nothing. I've been getting control.
He said, "Oh yeah, by the way, all that damage, that was me."
Like that, like pussy's crazy. but that every time, and again, and I told y'all this a couple episodes ago, but I swear to God, that as far as shit talkers, that nigga talks the most shit. That nigga talks the most shit, dog. Like he is going to let you know that he's finna whoop your ass in the most disrespectful way possible, and that's why I fuck with him so heavy.
Wait, who you talking about?
Ichigo, like he's.
Can we acknowledge something though?
What's up?
Him alone, he wouldn't have beaten Aizen.
You said him alone?
Oh no, because once he beat him, once he ran out of power, and then Kisuke had to save him.
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like Ichigo ran out of power, and then Aizen, if it wasn't for the seal that Urahara had placed in him, he was still ready to go. He was gonna get up and they were gonna fight.
Yep.
So
they weren't gonna fight. Ichigo was about to die.
Yeah, he would have killed Ichigo.
But last two questions. So this next one's gonna be as far as overall abilities. Which show y'all think has the best overall abilities?
Not Bleach. It's definitely not Bleach.
Not Bleach at all.
This nigga Ichigo has one fucking move.
He got more.
I'm not even talking about Ichigo, but just everybody. How are y'all alive for thousands of years, and y'all just now find out that y'all were not in tune with y'all's Epictos?
Facts.
Like,
yeah.
Like y'all spent years and years, decades, quote unquote, awakening y'all Zanpakutos, but the whole time y'all don't even know them niggas.
Speaking of that, you telling me?
Kenpachi.
Yes.
I knew it.
This nigga just heard his. When I tell you, and they're teaching him Zanjutsu too.
Oh, I forgot. Katie, I thought he was talking about that, but he wasn't talking about that. He was talking about that.
This is a warning to every anime character that ever existed, except for Dragon Ball Z. This nigga Kenpachi might be on a whole another different level than any one of you other anime niggas, dog. Because the thing is, bro, not only is he as strong as he is, but you fast forward to 1,000-year blood war at the beginning, he still hasn't heard his Zanpakutos. These mentors or whatever that came and was giving captains work. This nigga Kenpachi is walking up to Yuhava carrying 3 on his sword, carrying 3 of them niggas, bro. And then after, with which Unohana being the first Kenpachi is crazy. Like that's insane to me.
I'm so mad at that.
I don't know why. I don't understand why I couldn't just have both of them. Why do you? Why
die? That's what I'm saying. It got to be like tradition, things of that nature. But
nah, bro,
that's fucking dumb. We are at war already. We're at war. Fuck that.
Facts.
We need people.
Facts. But nah, just like I said, Kenny, because you had mentioned it, bro. Like, yeah, nah, I gotta give Kenpachi his flowers.
Kenpachi is that nigga.
He's
my favorite character in the show.
He's my favorite character. I'm not gonna lie to you, Carla. You don't even know.
I probably don't. As far as like,
are you about to see next season? You're gonna see the most busted ability you've ever seen in your entire fucking life.
Hopefully, I can see it tonight if I get a chance. Like,
you're about to see the most. If you think Gear 5 is busted, just wait.
Lord
it's more OD than Gear 5. It's more OD, bruh. It's more OD than Gear 5.
Say less. I'm excited. I'm tickled. But overall abilities, real quick, and then we'll dive into the last question.
Abilities.
I'm gonna just go ahead and give it to Naruto.
I'm giving it to One Piece.
You giving it to One Piece?
Giving it One Piece.
I'm giving it to One Piece just because of the variety of different things that you can do. So for one, you have 2 different classes of abilities. You have Haki, and then you have Devil Fruit, and then you have the infinite amount of different ways you can use Devil Fruit, and you have the infinite amount of ways you can use Haki. You can specialize in armament. You can specialize in Devil Fruit. you can specialize in armaments, Future Sight, whatever else, and then you can have both them shits. And there's just too many mixtures you can have, bro. It's just a whole world of ability.
Logias, Paramecias,
Zones, yeah.
Mythical zones.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm
not awaken the Devil Fruit. People that don't awaken the Devil Fruit. People that use Devil Fruit Haki.
And now we got knockoff Devil Fruits with Momonosuke. And we got Dark Magic. It's too much.
I fully understand that as well, but I'm gonna definitely give it to number 2 because I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna also think about, because a lot of these shits ain't impressive. For real, if we talking about One Piece abilities, a lot of them are not that impressive.
There's a lot of jutsu that's not impressive.
I understand there's a lot of jutsus that not impressive, but against your argument, there are. Because
1,000 years of death, you stick your fingers up a nigga's butt.
Okay. So you talking about one joke move? Like, that's thanks.
No, but I need comparisons.
But you got genjutsu, ninjutsu, and taijutsu to where you can use them in an unlimited amount of ways with an unlimited amount of abilities. A lot of people thought just taijutsu was just hand-to-hand combat. For the majority, it definitely is. But the level it can take to fight against God-level threats, you never would have thought.
There's one nigga that's taijutsu is enough to fight.
One nigga that you know of.
One
nigga that you known of. You ain't been alive.
That we all know of.
All right, my fault. You was there in the third Great Ninja War. What about the second Great Ninja World War? What about the first Great Ninja World War?
You tell me who it was then, Carlil. Who was it then, Carlil?
Say
his name.
Extreme guy.
You know one nigga that can fight a deity with taijutsu.
Mighty guy. Like what?
I hate this nigga. You know one guy.
Listen. Didn't a guy have to jump that god with like other people helping him because he might have died if they didn't send flying raging and like sand and still an orb?
But what happened when they ultimately ran the ones though?
No, that's what I'm saying. But that's what I'm saying. If that was Madara's attack, meaning that was the ones, he needed people to help him so that he didn't die from the ones from Madara. Okay?
All I'm saying is not only do you got the 3 different types of ninjutsus that you can use a limited amount of times and a limited different amount of ways, but also you have
There is a very fine limit. What do you mean?
Shut. If there's a limit, then I present to you Kakashi Hatake. Because as far as there being a limit, he has no limit. He could do every jutsu in the show, every single one.
What, nigga? That's known as the
but that tells you the abilities. But on top of jutsus,
that is not a good argument. No.
How?
He said, "I know a guy."
He
said, "I know a guy."
You said what?
You said that tells you the abilities because he can copy it.
That tells you how many. I'm not doing this with y'all today. So you got Genjutsu.
Can you imagine how many
Genjutsu, ninjutsu, anti-jutsu, your visual prowess, and your fucking what's the name? Your 9-tailed beast, 10-tailed beast.
Okay, that's fair. I forgot about
that's not fair. What do you mean that's not? That's fair, nigga. No, it's valid. It's not just fair.
Yeah. Okay, wait, Bomb. I give him points because not every nigga in Naruto can spawn a mythical beast. And every nigga in Naruto can spawn a Susanoo. And
not every nigga in One Piece has a devil fruit. Not every nigga in One Piece uses hockey.
And then there's also people that you also have the Byakugan and the Rinnegan. You got
I know what's in Naruto.
You got a bunch of different.
I get that. But what I'm saying is the variety that devil fruits alone give you is crazy. You forgot about the smiles. There are people that are mixed with animals. There are people that can't even transform because of devil fruits. There are people that can't be touched because there are a certain element. People that are representation of God. Do you understand the variety? When you understand that this comes from imagination, the variety that it presents, we are introduced to the Gorosei. Devil fruits, we have no idea how they function. Imu, no idea how they function. You're talking about a magic circle. You've seen people blow up somebody's head off of haki alone. You never knew that was possible. You're still being introduced to Ryu. You know the voice of all things. You are introduced to ancient weapons.
Forgot about that.
Ancient weapons that are people that can affect things. You have gods that affect the weather. And do you pay attention to how I've never even mentioned haki yet? You seen somebody destroy a whole fleet with a divine departure, where you thought haki was just about armament and like strengthening your weapons. You see somebody affect the landscape, turn people to cartoons.
We forgot about other shit too. Like that. We forgot other shit. Like we don't even know what Zoro's power is, how he's doing shit.
Zoro hasn't opened his eyes yet. You don't even know about Mihawk yet. You seen 2 people that have 2 ringed eyes. 2 souls in beings. You seen swords being fed devil fruits.
I'm supposed to give you a fair argument on shit that we haven't seen yet.
Wait.
No. You don't know how it functions. We've seen it.
This man Zoro is summoning demons. Mind you, we've already been confirmed that like the fire that's like the fire that they show on the Red Hawk, the fire they show on Sanji's foot, that is legit fire. That's not just because they're moving so fast that they spark fire. That is literally them conjuring up fire. This man Zoro is conjuring demons with no devil fruit.
And we don't know how he's doing it. So cyborgs. Let's not forget about them. We have whole Power Rangers.
And that's where I move on to the last question. So we obviously have 2 sides of this. I'm sticking by Naruto. Y'all gonna stick to by One Piece as far as abilities. Last question.
Bleach, we all agree Bleach is last as fuck.
Last question. Let's go ahead and rank the big 3 right now. Let's get it over with. Rank the big 3 from everything that is currently going on. And you don't have to include Boruto.
Oh, definitely not.
It hurts. It's so hard. It's really hard. The reason it's hard is because One Piece by far has the best story.
For sure.
After that, it's close between Naruto and Bleach. I'm leaning more towards Naruto and story over Bleach, but that's not by a whole lot now because of 1,000-Year Blood War.
I was about to say they wrapping up a lot of shit that we still had questions on.
Yeah, the 1,000-Year Blood War really took Bleach's story to a whole new level. Story, One Piece, then it follows Naruto Bleach very quickly. We've already discussed villainry. Oh my god. And we all agree that when it comes to like crazy we didn't even talk about pull-ups. What anime had the best pull-ups? I don't know. I feel like
Best pull-ups?
they're pull-ups. Well, I'll probably put Naruto last in pull-ups. Even though his pull-up to Konoha Village after Pain was cold, he popped up on the toe with the sage and all that shit. I think I think Ichigo palming Aizen's face got that beat by a little bit. I also think the many moments that Luffy pulls up on niggas got that beat by a little bit.
I think as far as if we gonna do pull-ups real quick for main characters, Ichigo has the best every single one of it.
Yeah, I'm not even off that one grabbing this nigga's face. I'm giving him the dub.
But even all of Ichigo's final fights in each arc is a pull-up, dog. He's pulling up on everybody. Like,
yeah.
But overall,
after that, I might have. I don't know. When Luffy pull up, niggas' heads is rolling.
Yeah.
When Luffy pulled up, let's not even talk about a main pull up. This nigga pulled up to the Frankie house. Yeah. Come on, dog.
Yeah.
And that's not even a main pull up.
His theme song not as good as Ichigo's.
Whose theme song not good as shit? Bullshit. Bullshit.
You taking bum over. You taking that over.
You talking about that woman, that random woman singing?
I said bum, da-da. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you.
Hey, Carly, I'm not gonna lie. That's good as hell, Carly.
Bum.
No, I ain't gonna lie to you.
Ain't gonna lie. She was in the studio singing her ass off. I'm not gonna lie.
What? Yeah, nah, she went crazy.
No, Carly, one more time.
That's a sound bite.
Carly, one more time.
That's it.
I can't.
Carly, one more time.
I can't do it, dog.
Whoa. Yeah, I'm giving the bump.
I can't put that. I can't put that. She goes crazy every single time, dog. I can't.
But I feel like if we're talking soundtrack, you definitely got to mention Naruto's. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, Naruto.
That ninjas was cooking.
I wasn't talking about soundtrack. I was talking about pull-up theme songs.
Pull-up theme.
Pull-up theme song.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. I forgot.
Hey, the ninjas just going to
yeah.
Come on, straight.
Yeah, I ain't gonna.
Fuck.
Okay.
Khalil, fuck you. This is a hard question.
Yeah, no, but come on, rank.
Put them in order.
Big three.
Dragon Ball Z 1.
See, here
That's
you go.
3, Negro.
Look. This is what I'm gonna do. As the and again, I want to let our viewers know. No, I'm not a new anime fan. I've been watching anime since I was 4 years old. This is just the first time that I've been able to finish the big three all in its entirety. Well, I mean, still haven't caught up. What's the name? Blood War, but that came out literally last year. But if I had to rank the big three based on everything that I've seen, all of them. I'm gonna piss a lot of people off with this.
This is hard.
I'm gonna piss a lot of people off.
This ain't about to put Bleach at first, ain't he?
Nah. I'm going Naruto first. Out of the big three, I'm going Naruto with a slight. I'm going to finish 1,000-Year Blood War because that's part of the Bleach series. So I'm gonna finish season 2. And then I'll give a new ranking. We'll have another episode. Whoever hosting, we'll have a new ranking system. When I finish season 2, I'm going to put Naruto with the slight edge over Bleach. And y'all knew One Piece was going to be number 3 for me. I ain't going to lie to you. One Piece, I do not enjoy it like everybody else does. I don't know why I don't. And I'm caught up. It's not like before where I was like, this shit's boring. Stop watching it. Watched it again. Saw some cold moments. No. Like, I'm caught up. Manga, anime, both of them. I can't give it a number one or a number two spot. Like I can't it's never been better than Naruto to me, and it's as far as what I've seen from Bleach, it's not better than Bleach, in my opinion. The storyline, One Piece has the greatest storyline of all time. Like, let me give that to everybody. As far as the storyline, like, there's really nothing you can say about, because it's not like it left and came back. No, this is a over 20-year continuing series. Like, this has been continuing. Like, yes, there's been like breaks in between arcs or whatever, but it's not like Bleach where it took a 10-year break, or Dragon Ball Z where it took what's the name? Dragon Ball Z, the last episode was what, 2002, 2003? And then we didn't see Super again till like 2016. You feel me? So like One Piece definitely hands down has the greatest storyline of all time on all the anime. As far as overall anime though, I'm gonna put Naruto, Bleach, then One Piece.
What gives Naruto the edge? Like just something brief. Like what is it for you that Naruto gets the edge for?
I think as far as everything that we talked about, like Naruto, it might not be first in every category that we've ranked today, but I feel like it's top in every single, whether you talk about main characters, side characters, villains, whether you talk about abilities, whether you're talking about even filler moments. Like I just think Naruto is a well put together. Everybody who's a Naruto fan or anybody who's an anime fan will argue to you that the thing that fucked up the end of Naruto was the introduction of the gods, was the introduction of Otsutsuki's, or not even the introduction of Otsutsuki's, Kaguya being in that last arc. That ruined the last arc for a lot of people. I think that's the only, as far as the downside of Naruto, I feel like that's the only downside that they have in that complete anime.
Sakura too. Don't forget about her.
Shut the fuck up.
Mama, what's your order, bro?
We wear pink for Sakura. Sakura, if you're watching this, we want to let you know you are enough. Damn, you can't see it. Fuck.
You're trash.
Sakura's a Karen.
You are enough.
You sure that sounds like how you complain that an orphan is sad about not having parents? That's just crazy to me.
Shut up.
And then you're complaining to another orphan too. That's insane, bro.
He wasn't talk about complaining to another orphan. He wasn't. Yeah.
Sasuke was not an orphan. Excuse me.
What are you talking about?
He's not an orphan. He has a whatchamacallit? He has a guardian. He has a legal guardian. His name was Itachi.
Where was he?
Man who wasn't even in the village?
That's his legal guardian. What?
Shut up.
If anything happened to Sasuke, who was pulling up to destroy the village instantly? All right,
bet.
How would he find out anyway?
Guardian.
How would Itachi find out? Why do you think Itachi knew about everything that happened in the Leaf Village when he wasn't there?
Because he left the crow there.
Thank you. He's
not pulling up in time when they killing his ass.
I didn't say he was pulling up in time. I said if the Leaf Village ever killed Sasuke, it was up for everybody. Because who's stopping him?
A week.
His disease.
Shit. He going to get through that for his brother. I swear to God. He going to kill every nigga before he dies.
Mama, can you do your rank, bro? I'm really like in a pickle right now.
I'm not gonna lie, this is really, really hard, but I have an answer. Right? I think I'm gonna start with my number one. My dad is a world-renowned historian, and I want him to watch One Piece. Because in my opinion, bro, there has not been a story work as complex and as detailed and that's so close to our world as One Piece. Like, you know what I'm saying? There's so much inspiration, like with the Aztec Empire. We're like, you know what I'm saying? Like everything that we have in our reality, bro, you can find some influence of it like in One Piece. So I feel like just between the world building, the characters, the stories, and like we were talking about like Oda being able to lay some details from 2005 to 7 and then like connecting it to the manga now, bro, I gotta give it to him. Yeah, One Piece is still blowing my mind to this day. One Piece number one. My number two, however, I think I'm gonna go with Naruto. I think Naruto is my number two, and I feel like it has more to do with nostalgia. That was really my show. Besides Dragon Ball, Naruto was really like the show that I was connected with. Like I was watching One Piece growing up, but One Piece was not my favorite show until like I'll rewatch it again. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I picked it up again and like went through the beginning and then caught up and just kept on with it. But before, when I first started watching, like when it was like I'm talking about like 2000s and shit, when it was dropping, like it wasn't my favorite show per se. But when Naruto was coming out, bro, tuning exam and everything, that shit used to have me geeked.
Facts. I think, and not to cut you off, I think you got to think about it. Like for people like born in the late '90s, early 2000s, like one of the first animes they were introduced to was either Dragon Ball or Naruto. I distinctly remember after the fandom, because like I've been watching Dragon Ball Z since I was 4. After it's done with Dragon Ball, I went straight to Naruto.
That was exactly
that's what I'm saying. And you knew of One Piece, but like people who knew of One Piece like me are able to go back to the earlier seasons that dropped around the same time as Naruto did and appreciate those more because of what One Piece has turned into. Like One Piece, like I said, when I was younger, definitely did see it on Toonami and things of that nature, but I was not like, from what I saw, I was like, yeah, this is nowhere near Dragon Ball and Naruto. And that's probably why I was like, you know what? Fuck it. And then, I mean, later on, I appreciate that more. I was like, oh, no, this shit's actually cold. Like,
yeah. Yeah, that's exactly that, basically. I feel like we have the same take on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We just ranked them
growing
differently.
up in that time, too, because we had channels. It wasn't like you had the choice.
Hell
you had to watch what was available. Now, if you're like, hey, I mean, One Piece is playing at this time, but I'll probably be watching Code Lyoko sometime, you know what I'm saying? It was dropping at the same time.
Like, you got to remember, when you really started getting into anime, nothing that you were watching you could find on TV. Like, you had to either go online and find some illegal ass websites, or you found different, like, 3-minute clips on YouTube from.
Bro, I used to be in the journey.
That's what I'm saying. I used to be in, me and my friend Jalen, bro. We used to be in the lab, dog, looking at like a full 24 to 30-minute episode in 3-minute increments on YouTube. Like
that's OD.
Like that's
bro. You had to. You
had to. Like we used to be in the fucking lab, dog. Like,
and sometimes you can't even like find an episode. You just gotta sell it for A and B.
For a fucking AMV, and you'd be so mad because you think it's or what's the name, those fucking, when you did find the episode, and this is probably like, I want to say 08 through like 13, when you did find the episode on YouTube, it wasn't even a full screen. You had this little screen in the bottom corner of the fucking screen, and then had a whole background behind it. Like, that was,
y'all not real anime fans if you don't know about that, bro.
Y'all was not in the field. Y'all was not in the field.
We're like grinding the shit.
That was, yeah, bro. I ain't gonna lie, that's nostalgic, bro. That's
nostalgic. I promise. Oh God.
But go ahead, Kenny. Last one. Give us your big 3 ranking as of right now.
I'm glad I let Mama go first, because I think it was some recency bias stuff. Like, just the shock, the wow factor of 1,000-Year Blood War has just been a little overwhelming. Like, it's been amazing. The animation, the action, the shocking. Like we talked about earlier, the fact that they're offing niggas so ruthlessly now is just like,
facts.
Oh my God.
Like, they was getting off, but I'm seeing niggas' body split in half. Like,
man.
But I feel like that's also too, like, something, because like we said too, like, he's been building up his story for a while, and it's just like a regular story. Now he's just like, oh, I get to benefit from all of this cast. It's just like, slice.
I got a lot of people still alive.
Facts.
All right, so but the things that Bama talked about that I'm hit on is world building and side characters. So for that reason, I got my order as One Piece, Naruto, Bleach. I think we all discussed that the side characters of Bleach are trash. Compared to the other 2 shows, they're not competing at all. Chad has had the same personality literally throughout the whole show. Except for 1,000-Year Blood War, we got to see a little bit more. Like, we thought he was a traitor, and there's a little bit more to Chad, but still not enough. Hime's annoying as fuck.
Annoying as Sakura.
Shit. I find Rukia also annoying. I hate her.
Chill on my shorty.
I really don't
chill on my shorty.
I did find her at some point, yeah.
She is useless.
Chill on my shorty.
I'm not even going to lie. Carly, Carly didn't see it yet, but what we saw after, I didn't really. It's nice. It was well done. I just didn't.
She has the only ability that does not work out like everybody. Like
that's what I'm saying. That's more of a drawback.
Nobody else has that drawback on it. Yeah. Anyway,
it's too much.
She's trash. But the side characters and world building of One Piece are unmatched. Naruto even does a good job of world building because there are visits to other villages. You get to meet a lot more characters and like really get to know them, and they show personality. I think that's something that I think the most like personality switch that we get to see in Bleach. I feel like Ichigo's been kind of like the same guy, even though he's grown in power. But I think the person who's had the most growth is actually Rukia's brother,
Byakuya.
Byakuya.
I agree.
He's like the Neji of the show.
Yep, definitely.
And yeah, so I think he's had the most character development, and I think that's an issue though because he's not even he's like a sub main side character.
Right, he's not relevant. Just say it.
He's not like
you
can
remove
like,
him and the story would still be the same.
Exactly. He's not a core side character. So for all of your character development to be into that one character or most of it to be in him, I feel like is just not done well. At least not as well as how they do it in One Piece and Naruto.
Yeah.
That's the crazy thing is, bro, I really thought that nigga was finna die. I almost got emotional over here. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah. Wait.
Like he was about to.
So before I finish up, well, I'm gonna finish up. We need to talk about something on the side now that you've watched the first season of 1,000-Year Blood War. So yeah, I'm going to go One Piece.
Made me happy today. I'm not gonna lie.
One Piece, Naruto, then Bleach, just off of the storytelling, character development. The abilities are still cool. And the fight scenes are still amazing. I think the only thing Bleach has on those now are the wow factors and just the brutality. I think Bleach has that.
The animation is beautiful too.
Animation. One Piece has stepped up animation, but
One Piece definitely stepped up animation. I know it's because it's also it's in the new gen era.
Yeah. But if we can be honest, we gotta still give it to Bleach because One Piece is out here just calling animators here. I need you for this episode. I need you for this episode. But Bleach is like, okay, this is what we're gonna deliver from now on, and it's been that straight through.
What I'm gonna say is we've been talking about dumbass moments. Ain't nobody dumber than the people in the Soul Society.
Oh, for sure.
What you mean?
Carlil, they literally sent out a call.
Whoa. Wait. Oh, yeah. No,
that's first season.
Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
They sent out a call. They still in Bankais. They're still in Bankais. Don't use your Bankai. What all them niggas do?
Because they felt like they back was against the wall. Hold on.
Simultaneously, the nigga said, Bankai.
Facts.
Why would you do
And you know what's crazy?
Because
you know what really blew my mind?
Mm-hmm.
Renji was the one that was being smart.
Renji? Was he?
He was the one that was warning them about the Bankai.
No, he wanted to use his Bankai. Byakuya told him not to use it because his was already taken. He was like, if we're going to use one person's Bankai, let it be me. You stand here and observe. But to counteract
that shit's stupid.
To counteract what Kenny said, I don't think it's stupid just because they thought when they all used their Bankais collectively, they thought they were sealing the Bankai. So they thought that in actuality, if there was a chance that their Bankai was too powerful to seal, then it wouldn't, it would do no effect. It was until afterwards they found out, oh no, they're actually stealing them.
That shit's still stupid.
Yeah, it's still kind of stupid.
That's all they. It's like Jujutsu Kaisen domain expansion. It's like all they have at the end of the fight is their Bankai or their domain expansion. Is my comparison. If my motherfucker say don't use that shit because they're taking them, stealing them, whatever. Why in the fuck is the first thing you do to use it?
Because I'd rather die trying than just to die.
Fuck no.
But you still have a Shikai.
This is what
you still use their Shikai.
You can use your Hados. Something.
Yeah, none of them use a Hado. None of them
not
use a
one.
Hado.
Didn't even try.
One. I'm not even gonna lie.
This is what happens when you don't have enough moves in your arsenal.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm very interested in seeing what a ho-ho is, because it's basically when Squad Zero got introduced, They thought he dude with the Elvis Presley hair. They thought he used a flash
He's
step, but he
cold.
said it was a ho ho. So I'm intrigued to see what a ho ho is. If it's just a faster flash step, then understandable.
Carlil, you missed
I'm thinking
you missed my fault. I just but you missed the whole topic, bro.
What you mean?
Who had the better waifus?
All right, real quick, better waifus.
We got time.
We got time. Bleach for sure, 100%, 100%,
for sure.
100%.
I think I agree.
Like,
I think
who does One Piece have? Like, Robin?
Whoa!
Robin?
What do you mean?
That you came for the wrong one, buddy.
What do you mean?
I came for the wrong one. Robin?
Yes?
Nami? Robin and Nami.
No, I'm not giving that to
Are
Nami.
you stupid?
Nope.
Nami with the long hair?
Yeah, no. Absolutely not.
Gay.
Absolutely not.
I feel like there's more. So I feel like we're missing out on somebody.
But hey,
Boa?
yeah, One Piece. Who?
Boa Hancock.
Boa
Boa.
Hancock got me putting my hand on my. But anyway, you know, like, hey, if you pay attention, it was Bleach. If you pay attention in Bleach,
you better clip
it's
that
a lot
too,
of waifus.
You better
What
clip
you
that too. You be embarrassing me and Kenny on it. Kenny, have you noticed that? He be embarrassing
put
us
none
on
of his shit
TikTok.
on
He
there.
don't post
What do you
none of
mean?
his shit.
What do you mean? What clip? What clip I didn't put on me?
You said what?
What clip I didn't put on myself?
You haven't. There is. If there is, it's definitely not as much as me and Kenny. And
Because you have a lot, nigga.
I do have a lot.
It's not my fault.
Okay, clip that one then.
For sure. Say less. But anyway,
wait. Speaking of, where the fuck is she in Thousand Year Blood War? What's her name?
Who?
The waifu of all waifus.
Oh, Yoriichi? I don't think she got introduced.
Yoriichi, she came.
Did she?
When?
Yeah. I mean, not for you.
Not. I was about to say not for me.
Is it in one of them after credit scenes?
No. What are you talking about? When they were in the lab.
Oh yeah.
He had a whole different feel. You feel me?
Yeah, we got to see it. Oh yeah, we get to see another squad captain that you haven't seen yet. He finally shows his abilities that he's not useless.
Say less.
He's low-key kind of OD.
Which one?
I don't know his name. He has a long ass name. The one who kind of look like Frieza.
Mayori?
That's his name, Mayori?
Like that.
Mayori? The scientist?
Mayori is like that.
Oh, yeah, no, I fuck with Mayori. I fuck with Mayori heavy.
Like that, yeah.
I fuck with Mayori heavy, even though I've only seen him in that one fight in Waco Mundo.
Oh, man, shit, that just fucked me up. I'm not going to lie. That just fucked me up.
He's OD Bleach, as fuck.
I'm not going to lie. That just fucked me up crazy. Bleach, in terms of ability, that nigga is one of them special ones, too. I ain't gonna lie.
That boy said, if you kill me, you lose. If you lose, you lose. Like, what? What do you mean?
He meant what he said.
I'm excited.
I just can't kill you? What?
He meant what he said, bro. He meant exactly what he said.
Yeah, he's OD. He's OD as fuck.
All right, well, we appreciate y'all for joining us. I'm glad we were able to. This has been my favorite picking up the pieces episode. No, finally have gotten all my big three knowledge in me, and I'm with the shits moving forward. Again, big shout out to the creators of Bleach, because that is a beautiful ass anime, and I'm sorry it took so long for me to watch it.
We had to beg this nigga to watch it, like literally.
He not even at the best part of the Thousand Year Blood War. You about to get your titties blown off.
Bleach is. No, I ain't gonna lie. It might have came into my top 5 all time. And you know what that means for One Piece, right? That's going down.
That's crazy. It's great. Dude,
we thank y'all for tuning in, man. Make sure you like, subscribe, share, send this to your friends, your family. Put those notification bells on so you can know whenever we posting stuff. My posting has been very irregular lately. It's because I've been going through a lot, so bear with me, viewers. But find us on YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Anywhere you can listen to a podcast, search the same convo. I promise you we are on there. Again, share this with your friends, family. Most importantly, before Bombi gets a hold of her, because if y'all didn't hear what he said in the last shit, before Bombi gets a hold of her, send it to your grandma, dog. And
I'm gonna have some Kevin Gates playing too, baby. Man,
Wow.
What?
You know,